Hello?
It's me. Divorce tomorrow. Available?
Okay, sure. Sorry, I'm a bit busy right now. I'll have to hang up. Excuse me, are you all right?
Don't touch our sir.
You look so familiar.
Marry me. I'll pay the dowry.
I married a stranger. I met 10 minutes ago.
I just need the papers. No real relationship between us. In 1 year, we'll divorce. Take my credit card. Use as needed.
Thank you. Kind of you.
Mutual benefit.
I'll take my leave. Bye. Here. I'm going to be late.
You're late, old madam. Mr. Lee just left.
I've been avoiding him on purpose. I've been recuperating in the countryside and wearing old clothes. I didn't have time to change. I'll buy new clothes before meeting him.
Shuji, for 3 consecutive months, you failed to meet targets. According to company policy, you must kneel down and slap yourself 30 times. Hey, what are you waiting for? Refuse and you're fired. Wait, what's this filthy beggar doing here? Get out. You'll stink up the store.
Your mouth is the foulest here. Why don't you make your mouth leave?
How dare you?
Don't be afraid, old madam. Come in and browse freely. I'll assist you.
What a kind girl.
Shujai, even if you're failing, don't expect some beggar to save your sales.
Who says I can't boost her sales? Every garment in this store, I'm buying them all.
A trash-picked card. Dare you flash it here?
If you don't believe me, see if it's fake.
Account balance is 10 billion.
10 billion?
Wow, this much. So much.
Dear, all today's purchases count as your sales. But someone as bright and beautiful as you shouldn't waste talent in this place.
Old madam. Honestly, I never finished college. Can't find proper work.
Do you have a resume, dear?
Yes.
Go to Longview Group and become a management trainee. You'll be an executive there.
Longview Group? The Fortune 500 company? Executive position? Me?
Dear, go home and wait for notification.
What's going on? It's just an allergy. I'm not dying or anything.
Hey, doctor, hurry.
Your alcohol allergy is worsening. I need to inform your family. You've been married over a year, yet I've never seen your wife. Do you even remember what she looks like?
Don't remember.
Yancy, did you go drinking again? Your wife should keep you in check. Today's the day to finally meet her. It's been a whole year, and I still haven't met my grandson's wife.
She's busy. No time. But Grandma, what's in your hand?
Oh, right. Today, I met a lovely girl who's perfect to join your management trainee program. Review her file.
Even if old madam has connections, I haven't even graduated college. How could I possibly get into a Fortune 500 company? Hello? Understood. I'll be on time for the interview. Hello, I'm here for the interview.
Fill out this form first, then go straight down the hall, turn left at the end, then right at the first intersection, the innermost conference room.
Left then right, or was it right then left? Wasn't that the person I bumped into? I might fail the interview now.
This is the recruit Grandma insisted on? Doesn't seem very bright. You're 5 minutes late.
I got lost. This office layout is like a maze.
Not bright indeed.
This is the form receptionist gave me. I filled it out.
System error? Why would they send someone who hasn't finished college for this position? Leave now.
Get out. I mean, you stay. I'll interview you alone. Everyone else out? Assistant Zoe. This is your test. Drink.
Huh?
Specialty on your resume is drinking, really? Let me see. How much can you drink? Are you okay?
I'm fine. Know what a state banquet is? The wine attendant for that, single-handedly. Can keep up with 20 tables, drinking wine like water. But right now, I'm way too full.
How many fingers?
1.
You're hired. Come with me.
Who's the new interviewee?
Mr. Lee interviewed her personally. Seems she's getting special treatment.
A college dropout. How dare she be alone with Yancy?
Manager Jang, process her onboarding. After that, meet me at the mall ASAP.
Okay. Mr. Lee.
Shoulder width is 39 cm.
Bust 1 par.
Waist 62 cm. Leg length 1 cm.
Is Mr. Lee possibly interested in me?
There's a drinking party tonight. You're coming with me.
That's after work hours. Stingy capitalist. Exploiting me already. Given to me? Not taking it back?
Right.
Selling these secondhand could fetch good money.
Gold digger, no match for my wife. This past year, she only took $200K dowry. She never touched the credit card. For this divorce, I'll compensate her more. By the way, my wife's about your age. Help me pick gifts to give to my wife.
Same age as me. Already married a CEO, living the dream life. All right.
We're getting divorced tomorrow. Bring the marriage certificate. We're getting divorced tomorrow. Bring the marriage certificate.
Got it. What now? You're allowed to pamper your wife, but I can't receive messages from my husband.
You're married. After the party tonight, have your husband pick you up.
No need. I won't get drunk.
Mr. Wang, long time no see.
Cheers.
Haven't seen you in ages. It's been too long, Mr. Wang.
Keep it low-key next time.
Didn't you choose this outfit for me?
I didn't expect... Your skin's so fair.
What?
Nothing. Wait here.
You're Mr. Lee's wife?
No, why?
That Lee Yanxi always puts on a celibate act, yet he's been secretly messing around behind his wife's back.
This is a misunderstanding. I'm just Mr. Lee's subordinate.
I know how it works. In our circle, women like you are just playthings. If you keep me company tonight, maybe Mr. Lee will reward you later.
You old creep. So eager to treat people as toys. Did someone treat you like trash before?
Since Yanxi didn't train you well, I'll show you what proper manners are.
You dare touch my people? You dare touch my people?
Let go. It hurts. Let's talk this out.
Release him.
You just now went to find a shawl?
What else?
Lee Yanxi, don't forget. You still need my supply chain. I'm raising prices now. 10% increase. Seems you don't care anymore.
Hey, price gouging. Have you no shame?
Lee Yanxi, if you can, drink all this liquor to please me. I'll give future goods. At half price.
This is the strongest whiskey. Drinking it all could kill someone. Looks like Mr. Lee will fall because of this woman.
You don't want to drink? Exactly. Our petty cash means nothing.
I'll drink it. Since I angered you, let me take this.
No way.
As Mr. Lee's employee, I drink for him. What's the problem?
Let her drink. She's just a woman. How much can she handle?
Deal. But if you fail, you spend the night with me.
Done.
Don't overdo it.
Trust me.
Still drinking that.
A female hero?
You...
Time to honor your promise.
Fine. Respect. Lost to a woman for the first time. Before all these industry leaders, rest assured, I'll honor my promise. Definitely honor it.
Mr. Lee, congrats on securing the deal.
What's on your mind? How could she be my wife? Are you crazy?
Broad shoulders, narrow waist, firm hips. Mr. Lee, you have such a great figure.
You're drunk?
Speak up, I can't hear you. So chatty. I want a kiss?
You're acting strange. The drinks were spiked. Shudri, call someone. Get your husband to pick you up.
Mr. Lee, need me to come get you?
Not necessary.
The number you dialed is currently unavailable.
My husband's not answering.
Seems her husband's no good either. Whatever. Juji, where's your place? I'll take you home.
My home is here. Such firm pecs. A hunk like this, my friends and I should get 10 each in the future.
Yuji.
Mr. Lee, I swear I'll never take advantage of you again. Please just let me go.
Let you exploit others? Not a chance.
Mr. Lee, the meds have worn off. Please release me.
Still want pretty boys?
No more. Men only slow. My sword arm down. Sorry about this, Mr. Lee. I stained your suit. I'll return it after cleaning. What are you doing?
You're late, don't you know?
I'm not late. Made it right on time.
Isn't that Mr. Lee's suit?
Exactly. Mr. Lee wore this exact suit yesterday.
You stole Mr. Lee's clothes? You're such a creep. Don't tell me you slept hugging his clothes all night.
This is a misunderstanding. I dirtied his clothes, and I plan to return them.
Ridiculous. Dare to call Mr. Lee for verification?
Fine. I'll call right now.
Enter.
Mr. Lee.
She worked hard yesterday. Prepare an extra cup. I'll go find Shuji.
Mr. Lee, you treat Shujie differently.
You don't actually have his number, do you?
I really don't. But but the CEO's office landline might work. I'll call immediately. Once I prove my innocence, you'll all apologize.
If you can't prove it, get the heck out of here.
Please answer, Mr. Lee.
The number you dialed is unavailable.
We're from different worlds. I'm just his on-call tool. Can't reach him when needed.
Mr. Lee clearly won't answer you.
Maybe he's just busy. These clothes truly were given by him?
Still lying? Don't think I don't know your intentions. Let me make this clear. Even if you strip naked in front of Mr. Leo, he won't glance at you.
Speaking from experience, did you strip before him and he ignored you?
You shameless wretch. Firing you isn't enough. Strip her clothes and parade her. Show everyone what happens to those who covet Mr. Lee.
Don't touch me.
What are you waiting for? Strip her now.
Stop it. Let go of me. Don't. Stop touching me. Release me now. Hands off. Get your hands off.
What's going on here?
Excuse me. This marriage certificate is mine. Is he going to hit me?
I actually wanted to fix her hair. I must be crazy. Professional requirement, maintain proper appearance. Assistant Joe, give her the coffee.
I did maintain proper appearance. I was perfectly fine when I came in. It's all her doing. She wants to fire me and strip me naked for public humiliation.
You want to fire her?
Yes, Mr. Lee. She violated company regulations. As her manager, termination is justified.
Juji helped make a $100 million deal for the company last night. She's our top performer. How dare you claim authority to fire her?
So what? Mr. Lee, she's obsessed with you and even stole your clothes. This is evidence. This kind of shameless woman deserves public firing.
This suit, I gave it to her. This suit, I gave it to her.
How is this possible?
Focus on your work. Next time, you'll be fired.
Thank you, Mr. Lee. Wise decision, sir.
Pathetic. Give it to her. Everyone back to work.
Oh no. It's stuck with glue. Do you still have your marriage certificate? Mine's invalid.
Finish these by today?
Excuse me, do you still have your marriage certificate? Mine's invalid.
Still here. Assistant Joe, do I still have my marriage certificate?
Mr. If I lost your marriage certificate, would you kill me?
Murder's illegal.
Good to know, sir. I lost your marriage license.
I'll deduct 6 months' salary.
Mr. Lee.
Exhausting. This darn company has more paperwork than the king of the underground. At this rate, no time for divorce.
Divorce? Seems her marriage is really rocky. Still here. Something came up. Reschedule. Why are you just staring?
Deciding whether to save you or the documents first.
I don't need saving. clumsy.
Shuji, you've been in the pantry 20 minutes now. Even if you closed a deal, don't slack off.
20 minutes? No way.
Did you not hear that? Get back to work.
Oh. Manager, these files are endless. I can't finish organizing them.
Work overtime to sort them. No matter how late, get it done. Also, turn off the power after work.
Understood.
Tomorrow, deliver to Shuji's office a coffee machine and beans.
Huh?
Next time, I won't tolerate low-grade instant coffee splashed on me again. It reeks.
Mr. Lee, just admit you care about her. Your excuses are too pathetic.
What's going on?
Shuji! You were last to leave. Did you cut the power?
Yes. Why?
The company servers were uploading data all night. You knew that. Cutting power caused upload failure. This cost the company over $1 million. Shuji, you caused this disaster. Prepare to be fired.
Manager Jiang told me to shut it off.
When did I ever say that? Where's your proof? Security, throw her out now.
Let me go. You definitely ordered me to. Admit it already.
Shut up. Drag her out.
Don't touch me.
Enough. Stop it. What's going on here?
Mr. Lee, it's Shuji. She shut off the power without authorization, causing critical data upload failure. The company suffered major losses. Firing her is only reasonable.
Mr. Lee, Manager Jiang, ordered me to cut the power.
Mr. Lee, you see, Shuji not only shows no remorse, but tries to shift the blame onto me.
How did she instruct you? Any documentation?
No. Surveillance. Footage can prove my words.
Mr. Lee, would you trust a new management trainee over me?
I trust evidence.
Let's drop this. Newcomers make mistakes. No need to review footage and humiliate her repeatedly.
Investigate.
Fortunately, the footage has no audio. Mr. Lee, I was instructing Shuji about work duties. She exploited this chance to frame me.
Mr. Lee, our company's surveillance shouldn't be that primitive to lack audio, right? The files are endless. I can't finish organizing.
Work overtime to sort them out. No matter how late, get it done. And remember to cut power after work.
Anything else you'd like to say?
Mr. Lee,
Zhang Mengyao is stripped of managerial position. Demoted from manager to entry level, 6-month pay cut. Xu Zhuyi will also receive a 6-month pay deduction.
This wasn't my fault. Why am I being punished too?
Figure it out yourself.
If I figure it out, will my pay be restored? No way. I must get back my 6-month salary immediately.
Grandma, please go home. With you here, I can't focus on my work properly.
You just arrived, and you want to send me away. I'm lonely and bored. At home, I can't sleep alone.
Old madam, why are you here?
Your Mr. Lee is my grandson. Why shouldn't I be here? Seems you're dedicated enough to visit. Your CEO after hours.
Where are your manners? Don't you knock?
My apologies. I was in a hurry earlier. Should I go knock properly?
G here is a good match. Work closely together. Look after her well. Nurture your relationship.
I'm married, as you well know.
Did you think I wouldn't notice? Your marriage was fake. To get me through surgery, it was all a lie.
The marriage is legally binding. Suji is someone I can't stand.
What's wrong with her? Why dislike her?
She's married.
It was inappropriate of me earlier. Let me make tea for both of them. Maybe that'll help.
Since that's settled, you two should develop a good working relationship together. If not as spouses, then as colleagues. It works too.
Impossible. I won't keep her employed. She's too naive for corporate life. Her marital issues need resolving at home. She should focus on fixing her marriage first.
What do you mean? What gives you the right to say I'm unfit for the workplace? Why should women automatically be expected to return to domestic life?
This girl's still as brave as ever, not intimidated by Yancy at all.
You can't even properly document your workflow trails. What can you possibly excel at?
Work documentation.
For every task assigned, whether verbal instruction or formal assignment, get written confirmation. It could save your career someday. Don't even know this basics?
Yancy, Ji's just starting her career. A young girl. It's natural she doesn't know. Don't be so harsh.
Mr. Lee, no one ever taught me before. Give me a chance. I'll definitely adapt to the workplace.
Fine. I'll give you 1 month. Top the management trainee evaluation. After a month and you stay, fail, and you're out.
Deal. All the other trainees are from top universities. How can I possibly rank first?
Attention all. The management trainee evaluation is announced. Trainees assemble for grouping. Evaluation requires teams of 2. Find your partners. First task is to invite industry leaders to organize the corporate business summit. More invitations mean higher scores. The evaluation task is given 2 weeks early. Mr. Lee's pulling strings for her.
I never finished college. No one would want to team with me. What should I do now?
Shuji, let's partner up.
Back off. Team with me, I'll carry us to victory.
Partner with me.
Team up with me.
Choose me.
College dropout's the hot ticket now. I'll think about it.
Deal. Don't forget to pick me.
Pick me. Pick me.
Choose me. Choose me.
Let me through, everyone. I need some space. Heavens and earth, hear my plea. Heaven help me. Which colleague works best with me? You scared me to death. Mr. Lee, why the scare tactics?
For such an important decision, you're leaving it to fate?
Should I entrust it to you instead?
Fine. I'll choose for you. This one. Lowest qualifications, least experience, perfect match for you.
You're looking down on me? Who has the best education and experience then?
Lee Cece.
Fine. She's the one.
Mr. Lee, I've had the gifts professionally wrapped. Will you be delivering them personally?
After standing her up repeatedly, a proper apology is necessary. I gave you her address. Don't tell me you lost it too? That silly girl. Why write the address here?
No, not at all. It's easy to find. I just used it as a desk pad. My apologies, Mr. Lee.
Who are you looking for?
Honey, who is it?
No idea. Couple of weirdos. Get out. Now!
My wife actually cheated.
Mr. Lee, should we clarify the situation?
Enough.
Should have picked the second floor. This penthouse is spacious. Taking out trash takes forever. Mr. Lee, Assistant Joe, what brings you here?
We brought gifts for Madam.
Throw away these with the trash.
Throw away? But these were chosen for your wife?
Stop asking.
Since you picked them, keep them all.
That broke girl can't afford Shangnainai hairpins. Must be Mr. Lee's handouts. Jujuri, since you don't know your place, expect no mercy.
Shuji, Mr. Guo from Xinyang Group is still at Kaifu International Hotel Room 8519. Invite him to our summit. Go now before he checks out.
Understood. Mr. Guo. Hello, I'm Shuji from Longyu Group. I came here today to invite you to attend our...
The little beauty finally arrived. We've been waiting.
Mr. Guo, show some respect.
Enough with Mr. Guo. Call me dear. I haven't had my fun yet. You're leaving already.
The number you dialed is not answering. The number you dialed is currently unavailable. Please try again later.
Mr. Lee, there's a winery opening gala tonight, but I can't reach Shuji.
Where's Suji?
I don't know, Mr. Lee. Maybe she's slacking off.
Shuji.
Miss Shu.
Shuji.
Mr. Lee, this is the hotel corridor surveillance.
We'd like to invite you to our business summit.
Upstairs. Shuji.
Who are you? How dare you ruin my plans? Do you know who I am? You'll pay for this.
Take him away, make him rot in jail?
Yes, sir.
Let go of me. Do you know who you're messing with? You'll regret this.
Are you all right?
Mr. Lee, may I file a complaint? Lee Cece. Mr. Lee, it's all her. She told me to meet Mr. Guo.
Mr. Lee, she is framing me.
Don't think. I'm still the same pushover. Always keep records. I know that.
Any last words?
Mr. Lee, Mr. Guo is indeed at Kaifu International Hotel today. Cece, did you write down the wrong room number? It's 8919, not 8519.
Yes. It was my mistake.
Lee Cece? Deduct 50 points from the trainee assessment?
Mr. Lee?
Don't worry, I'll make sure you pass the evaluation.
Shuji, since you're so capable, the evaluation presentation is all yours.
The presentation carries the highest weight. Why would you give me this opportunity? Planning another trick to set me up.
Shuji, you're so full of yourself. How could a simple presentation scheme against you? Take it or leave it.
Fine. I'll do it.
What are you doing?
Going to the archives for research.
Archives access requires full employee status. Use the public library for your research.
So this is the trap. This minor obstacle won't stop me. You won't get your laugh today.
Still working late?
Almost done, Mr. Lee.
Shuji? Shuji! Are the test results back? What's the verdict?
First time seeing you care so much about a junior employee. Could it be
Let's get back on track.
malnutrition? She's literally working herself to death. Look how you've been exploiting the poor girl.
Leave when you're done.
Fine. You use and discard people. Heartless capitalist.
Mr. Lee.
You're awake?
Where am I?
You passed out? We're at the hospital?
I haven't finished the presentation.
Stay still. I have brought your laptop. Work from here.
That's thoughtful of you. Aren't you going back, Mr. Lee? I don't need care.
Don't flatter yourself. Just monitoring your progress.
Oh.
There's flawed logic here.
You're right. Glad you're here. Mr. Lee, did you specially order these fruits for me?
Air-shipped fruit platters aren't fresh. If you dislike waste, eat it yourself.
Oh. They seem perfectly fresh. The wealthy truly have higher standards.
Finish all the fruits.
Understood.
She.
Mom, why visit so late?
Nonsense. You're unwell. How could I not come? And who might this be?
Good evening, ma'am. I'm Lee Yancey, G's employer. Please call me Yancey.
Mr. Lee, you're as distinguished as rumored. Thank you for looking after her.
Just doing my duty as her boss.
It's getting late. Mr. Lee, you should head home. I'll take care of ZE from now on.
Very well. Contact me for anything. The hospital fees are covered.
ZE, you're from different worlds. Guard your heart carefully. How could you suddenly faint like that? You scared me to death.
Mom, it's nothing serious. Let's go home.
Gee, you just recovered. Rest well at home. Don't overwork yourself.
Not overworking, but there's something urgent. Mom, I need to go handle something.
What's this child up to?
Perfect. Money really puts my mind at ease. Even if I fail the evaluation, I won't be anxious.
Everyone listen up. In 10 minutes, management trainee report at conference room begins.
Shuji, we need a copy of the report materials for the leaders. The printer's out of paper. Grab some from the storage room. I'm tied up right now.
Hello? Anyone there? Could someone open the door?
All teams, proceed with the presentation in order.
Evaluation starting. Where are you? Find Shuji. Group 1.
Why is Lee Cece here? Where's Shuji?
Probably ran away last minute.
Esteemed leaders, dear colleagues, good afternoon. I'm today's presenter, Lee Cece. Here's my presentation slide.
I know I shouldn't push myself too hard, but being framed like this is just infuriating.
Okay, that concludes my presentation. Thank you.
Shuji must know she can't compete with Lee Cece, so she didn't show up.
Lee Cece? Was my presentation helpful?
Shuji, why are you here?
this store's quality is surprisingly good.
Anyone there?
Assistant Joe, it's me. I'm locked in the storage room. You haven't answered my question. Was my presentation helpful?
You did this? This was my work. Are you stealing my credit?
Fine. Since you want humiliation, I'll oblige. Everyone can check. My daily work reports are copied to Mr. Lee. And you? Do you have any proof that this PPT was made by you? Do you think I don't know that the hotel incident was your doing too?
That's nonsense,
Lee Cece framed colleagues and claimed others' work as her own. She is hereby fired and blacklisted by Long U Group.
Mr. Lee, I was wrong. I just graduated from a top college. If I get blacklisted, my career will be ruined. Mr. Lee, please don't.
Regarding Shuji, she passed the evaluation and appointed as the head of the upcoming business summit.
This isn't fair. Others haven't even presented their work yet. You owe us an explanation.
Who are you? You demand explanations from me.
Throughout the evaluation, only Shuji submitted daily reports to Mr. Lee. All her research materials were independently collected from public libraries. Her findings surpassed our internal database's content. None of your so-called achievements match her performance. Her appointment as summit lead is well-deserved.
Never knew Mr. Lee could be this protective.
I won't let Shuji steal the spotlight again. I'll make Mr. Lee notice my capabilities.
Next group, proceed with your report.
It's time to return credit card back to him. After all, I now have a full-time job. I got promoted. Let's grab dinner, my treat.
She actually asked me out. Send me the time and place.
Smells like work fatigue. They'll think I'm suffering at work. No way. I need to change outfits. What color are you wearing? I can't spot you.
Black trench coat.
Dear Mr. Lee, it's actually you? My apologies. I mistook you for someone else.
Mistook? Wasn't it you who asked me here?
Why would I ever invite you? The appointment was with my boss. I'm so sorry. I sent the message to the wrong person. I meant to message my husband, but accidentally sent it to you instead.
No wonder you're dressed so flashy.
Exactly. Mr. Lee, since you're already here, let me show you around. I'll treat you to dinner.
Can you even afford that?
No need to worry about that. We get wool from sheep, so I sold all the gifts you gave me. Mr. Lee, what's wrong with you?
Don't talk to me.
Why such sudden anger?
Mr. Lee, why are you so mad? This keyboard didn't do anything wrong.
Shuji didn't just skip treating me. She even sold all the things I gave her. Does she really care so little about me?
Whether she cares or not, I don't know. but clearly you care about her a lot. Mr. Lee, you're not falling for her, are you?
That's impossible.
It's obvious to everyone. You are just being stubborn.
How are the preparations for tomorrow's business summit?
Shuji is highly competent. She fixed multiple oversights in the summit preparations, handled unexpected issues with remarkable flexibility, maintained clear priorities and systematic workflow, outstanding execution and efficiency.
Is that so? She's grown considerably. Doesn't need me anymore. What's so amusing?
I wasn't laughing.
Inform the live director. The cloud broadcast starts in 30 minutes.
Understood.
Deploy staff to the guest registration area.
Yes, ma'am.
You two, inspect the recording and audio equipment. No room for error.
Roger that.
Stay alert on site. Monitor participants for any issues or needs. Dismissed.
Satisfactory work.
Thank you, Mr. Lee.
Shuji, your seductive tricks won't help you. I'm the only one who truly understands him. When Mr. Lee's father arrives, I'll personally resolve their misunderstanding. He'll finally see my true value.
Senior Mr. Lee, here to support your son's event. Rumor says you two are estranged. He's disowned you. Seems that's false.
Enough.
Why are you here? You weren't invited. You weren't invited.
Yet someone sent your invitation directly to my office desk. If I didn't come, wouldn't that make me seem heartless?
Who sent it?
Mr. Lee, I invited Senior Mr. Lee. Rumors say there's tension between you two, but as father and son, any misunderstanding can surely be resolved. Moreover, I also invited your little brother.
You hosted this summit without inviting us? Think this venue's too humble for your standards?
Presumptuous.
Mr. Lee, how could you reject my goodwill?
Yancy? See it. You haven't shown an employee's tact. Father leads Lee Group. How could such an event happen without him?
This summit's organization seems underfunded. Though Longyu is among Fortune 500, it lacks Lee Group's century-old foundation. Can't stand firmly yet.
You know my company well?
Heard some things. But building this alone, to this scale, is commendable. Return to Lee Group, start from the bottom, and you may inherit it all in due time.
Father, you promised me to let me inherit the company.
See how others crave it? Yet I despise it.
Lee Yancey, how dare you speak to me like that?
Don't be angry, Dad. It's not worth ruining your health over someone like him.
Lee Yancey, you have no respect for your elders. Don't think leaving the family to start Longyu Group makes you special. Let me tell you, in my eyes, you're still worthless.
Stop acting mighty relying on your old age. You and this scheming snake could work 3 lifetimes and never catch up to 1% of Yancey's success. As for you, with your honeycomb of schemes and a face so repulsive it makes men mad and women lose their periods, what gives you the right to compare yourself to Yancey?
Who is this bratty girl? This doesn't concern you. Get out of here.
As long as I'm here, she speaks freely. You're the ones who should leave.
Ungrateful child.
Dad, calm down. Yancey, leave some room for future encounters. If you keep rejecting family ties, don't blame us when we stop holding back. And this pathetic summit of yours, no one wants to attend. Good riddance. Let's go, Dad.
Mr. Lee, are you okay?
Don't defend me. I can handle it.
You don't understand. I'm fiercely protective. I can't control myself.
Noted. Quite feisty.
Mr. Lee, the summit is starting.
Everyone, take your seats. I'll visit the restroom.
Okay. Assistant Joe, Mr. Lee's family situation seems rather complicated.
Mr. Lee's father cheated during marriage and had an illegitimate child. That's Lee Cheng we saw earlier. When his mother found out, she fell gravely ill and passed away shortly after winning.
Disgusting scumbag.
At 18, Mr. Lee cut ties with his father, vowed to reject his inheritance, and swore his own corporation would surpass the Lee Group in achievements.
Mr. Lee's had it rough.
What are you discussing?
Nothing important.
The marriage certificate reissuance is scheduled this afternoon. We'll go after the summit.
Understood.
Actually, Mr. Lee, I also need to reissue my certificate. Shall we go together?
You're getting yours too?
See, traveling with my boss during work hours saves me from taking leave. No need for time off. You know how leave days cut my pay.
Pathetic.
Mr. Lee is married. Shuji, remember this. Your relationship with him must remain strictly professional.
She is married.
The certificate has been reissued.
Thank you.
Mr. Lee, something's wrong. Old Madam had a heart attack. She's in critical care at the hospital.
What? Grandma was perfectly fine. How could this happen?
Senior Mr. Lee wants to transfer her shares to Lee Chung. She refused, saying they're meant for you. They had a huge argument, then her heart gave out.
Drive faster? If Grandma doesn't make it, you'll regret it.
Let him go. Are you okay, Dad?
I'm fine.
Lee Yancey, how dare you hurt Father? He didn't mean to, because Grandma's collapse. And remember this, I'm a Lee too. The family shares will be mine someday.
You don't deserve to call her Grandma.
Lee Yancey, why did I have a son like you? You're nothing like your brother.
Brother? An illegitimate son from your affair? I won't acknowledge having a brother like this.
You.
Lee Yancey, didn't you cheat with Shuji? How dare you lecture me and Dad?
Shuji and I aren't involved.
Enough! Stop pretending around us. You think we're blind? The way you two look is practically oozing love.
Slander me all you want, but if you dare utter one word about Shuji...
Mr. Lee is protective too.
How's Grandma?
She's stabilized, but don't let her get stressed again, or even gods can't save her.
Mr. Lee, I'll head back now. I'll visit her later.
Fine.
Visiting Grandma.
I wasn't watching my step. My apologies.
Are you all right?
The way you two look is practically oozing love.
No way. Was it that obvious? What should I do?
Practically oozing love.
Shuji-e. From now on, unless it's work-related, limit your interactions with Mr. Lee.
The way you two look at each other is practically oozing love.
You're feeding me orange peels?
Sorry, I was distracted.
Right now, all I want is to meet my granddaughter-in-law. If she were here, I wouldn't get orange peels.
Let me peel another for you.
You're hopeless at this. Get Z to come. I miss her company.
Mr. Lee, I'm swamped with work lately. Unless it's urgent, please don't contact me. Goodbye for now.
Hello?
What did you do to upset her?
Nothing intentional. Informer. There's a crucial banquet tonight. We'll see her true colors.
Mr. Lee, Pleasure doing business.
The pleasure is mutual.
We'll head out first.
Goodbye. Mr. Lee, the duck was delicious today.
Shuji, you've been busy lately? Why ignore my messages?
Just daily tasks at work. If not worried, you'd be vulnerable at the banquet. I wouldn't have come, but you didn't even drink. Just ate duck the whole time.
Enough. I'll take you home.
But Mr. Lee, I need to use the restroom. Go ahead without me. This might take a while. Hey.
Young Master Lee, how will you deal with them?
My father, that stubborn old man, got convinced by that old hag. He wants to transfer all shares to Li Yanxi. I'll never let them have this opportunity. I've tampered with his supplements. By tonight.
Ha ha ha. Your brilliance prevails.
Who's there? A 7-star hotel. Strays still manage to sneak in? What's wrong with their management?
Young Master Lee, from now on, you'll be the sole heir of the Lee family estate. Why bother with that stray kitten anyway?
True. Enough talk. Let's drink.
Mr. Lee.
I'm here.
Mr. Lee, hurry. Back to save Senior Mr. Lee. I heard Li Cheng plotting to poison the supplements of Senior Mr. Lee.
Move.
Sir.
Step aside.
Entry is forbidden. Senior Mr. Lee's orders. No admittance without his explicit permission.
Sir, Senior Mr. Lee's in trouble. We're here to save him. Time's running out. Let's hurry inside.
Wait, I need to confirm with Senior Mr. Lee first.
If we wait, he might die. No time for checks. Senior Mr. Lee.
Mr. Lee.
Dad, you were fine. Why hospitalized now? Li Yanxi, was it you? Did you do this? Dad was perfectly healthy when I left this morning.
Think carefully before making moves.
Your arrogance won't last. Doctor, how's my father?
Senior Mr. Lee was poisoned. We got him too late. Couldn't save him.
How did this happen?
How dare you laugh at your father's death?
That old man had already prepared his will before dying, leaving all his property to me. In the end, you got nothing.
Was it your doing?
So what if it was? What if it wasn't? My mother and I suffered for years. This is what I deserved. Since the day she made the will and left me, I've been wishing he'd die sooner.
Ungrateful brat.
Dad, you're alive?
They arrived in time. Stomach pumping will do.
How did you know I'd be in danger?
No more questions. Just know that Li Cheng was behind this.
You expect me to trust you?
Then why do you think you got poisoned? Only you and Li Cheng remain in the house.
It can't be him.
Was it him? Let's test him to confirm.
You.
Dad, I'm sorry. I was blinded by greed. I lost my way up. I regretted it all along. Please forgive me this time. Just this once.
You tried to kill me.
No.
Attorney Wang, transfer all my assets to my eldest son, Li Yanxi.
Father.
As for Li Cheng, take this unfilial son out.
Let go of me. How could you do this to me? Do you know what I've endured all these years? People outside pretend to respect me, but secretly they call me the illegitimate child. You've committed countless evils. You deserve to die. You should have died long ago.
Take him away.
Release me.
Yancy, I was wrong. Terribly wrong. My realization came too late. I failed you. Yancy, would you still acknowledge me as your father?
What makes you think that your apology deserves acceptance? Your current fate is your own doing. Move.
Yancy.
Thank you for today.
Don't mention it. As your employee, I must protect my boss's interests. Well, I'll take my leave.
Hey.
It seems I've truly fallen for Shuji. But I came into her life too late. She's already married.
Mr. Lee, Shuji's husband, has never been seen around. Maybe Shuji and her husband didn't marry each other out of love.
Come to my office.
Oh. Mr. Lee, you wanted to see me regarding work matters?
Shuji looked up at me. How's your husband? Does he treat you well?
He's fine. Perfectly fine. Mind your own business. I'll get back to work.
Shuji, wait. What's been bothering you lately? You can tell me if something's wrong.
There's nothing wrong.
I know you too well. Why are you avoiding me?
I hate the color white. You keep wearing white shirts, flaunting around me, and it really annoys me.
That's it?
Exactly.
Is it that time of the month? Everything's getting on her nerves? Got it.
He didn't even get mad, Mr. Lee. If there's nothing else, I'll get back to work.
Housekeeper, throw away all my white clothes.
Did I overreact with Mr. Lee earlier? Why is he contacting me so late? What should I do?
For the Outstanding Employee Award, bring your national level certifications tomorrow.
Mom, from my high school and college days, where did you put those national certificates? I need them for the employee evaluation.
Go to bed first. I'll look for them later.
Thanks, Mom.
National level certificates. Marriage certificate counts, right?
Okay, got it. I'm coming right now.
Well, Juji, you're already married, yet still hitting on Mr. Lee. How could you? Shudrie, are you worthy enough? You think you can marry into wealth? I won't let you succeed.
Senior Mr. Lee, young master's employee, Ms. Jang is here to see you.
Senior Mr. Lee, I came to tell you that Mr. Lee is married. Did you know that?
You came all this way just to tell me this? Escort her out.
Senior Mr. Lee married secretly. How can you ignore this?
How audacious. Yancy's marriage was known to me. We chose not to announce the news publicly. As his employee, you overstepped by coming here to meddle. This is nothing but a betrayal of Yancy.
No, I have Mr. Lee's best interest. His wife is my colleague Shudri. Someone like her is unworthy of the Lee family.
So you're saying Yancy married Shuji, the same girl who follows him everywhere?
Right. Senior Mr. Lee, you may not know this, but Suji has a terrible reputation in our company. She's not just promiscuous, flirting with every man she meets, but also completely incompetent. All she does is scheme against colleagues. Remember that star employee we had last year? She's the one who drove her away. How could such a woman be worthy of being Mr. Lee's wife?
Give me her number.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
You're Shuji, correct? I'm Yancey's father. We've met briefly before.
What can I do for you, sir?
It's regarding Yancey. We should discuss this in person.
Understood.
Enter
Mr. Lee.
Zhu Ji's employee certification documents were submitted?
She's taken leave today. Mr. Lee, security says Zhu Ji was taken by Senior Mr. Lee.
What?
Let me get straight to the point.
Could it be Senior Mr. Lee summoned Zhu Ji and threw a bank card at her to make her leave you?
He dares? Get the car ready.
This card holds 50 million.
This is...
All these years, my judgment was clouded. I failed Yancey as a father. I didn't even realize you're his wife.
There must be a misunderstanding.
I know you're still angry with me. Won't acknowledge me as family. Take these 50 million. Consider it a welcoming gift.
I can't accept this. It's not right for me to take. I'm not Mr. Lee's wife.
Please take it. I understand you don't care about money. Let this be a father's blessing to you both. Since childhood, Yancey's been responsible. Never gave us trouble. Yet he's also a playful soul. Once I came home late after business drinks and found him asleep clutching Legos. Oh, and Yancey's alcohol allergy, it's severe. Never let him drink. Back then, he'd kick off blankets nightly. Wonder if he still does that. Also, he adored my sweet pork ribs. Such a shame. I failed Yancey. I know he'll never accept me again. Gee, if you ever need anything, come to me. I want to be your solid ground.
Shujui. Forgetting your certificates? Forfeiting your outstanding employee award?
Yancey, you're here? I just wanted Zhi to care for you.
You chose wrong. She's just an employee. I don't need her help.
But Longyu staff say she's your wife.
Who started that rumor?
Mr. Lee, I did explain everything.
Is this really just a rumor?
I don't need your concern. Still here?
Right. Goodbye, sir.
Why did you go see him?
He said it involved your personal matters. I just wanted to check first, before informing you.
Are you worried about me?
As your employee, protecting your interests is my duty.
That's all?
Yes. What else could it be?
If he approaches you again, inform me. Don't go alone.
I see. Understood.
Ms. Zhu, Mr. Lee heard Senior Mr. Lee summoned you. He's worried sick. He's worried you might accept his bank offer, planning to leave him.
Thankfully, I declined the $50 million. Otherwise, Mr. Lee would think I'm bribed.
Find out who contacted Senior Mr. Lee. Send her to my office.
Yes, sir.
You wanted to see me, Mr. Lee?
It was you spreading rumors that Shuji is my wife and even involved Senior Mr. Lee?
Rumors? Mr. Lee, you're saying your wife isn't Shuji?
What? You think she's my wife?
Exactly. I even saw the marriage certificate. Mr. Lee, I get it now. It must be Shuji. She forged a certificate claiming to be your wife. That Shuji stole your clothes before. Now she's fabricating a marriage certificate with you. Mr. Lee, she clearly has ulterior motives. Don't let her get away.
Stay 5 meters away from me.
But Long Yu staff said she's your wife.
Your marriage certificate has been reissued.
There were too many coincidences. Could it be that Shuji is actually...
Mr. Lee, are you really married? To whom? No way, I'm the only one who can be your wife. Do you even know how long I've liked you? Since I joined the company, I've always had my eye on you. Please look at me. If you just look at me more, you'd understand my feelings. But Mr. Lee...
You're fired.
What? Mr. Lee.
Leave and talk to HR. I won't say it again. Wait. She probably doesn't know yet. Shuji.
What is it? Calling me all of a sudden. Did you set a divorce date?
No. Just wanted to say goodnight.
Are you okay? Good night in broad daylight?
Joe.
Mr. Lee.
My birthday is the day after. Plan a romantic confession. Girls should like this, right?
Mr. Lee, are you confessing to Shuji?
My wife's name. How dare you say it so casually?
Wife? Shuji. Mr. Lee, it's like a flood crushed everything. Family doesn't recognize family.
She doesn't know yet that I'm her husband. I plan to reveal my identity on my birthday.
Mr. Lee, but recently Shuji has been a bit cold to you. Are you sure she'll come to your birthday party?
Have her come to my office.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Lee, you wanted to see me.
So, my birthday is the day after. Do you want to come?
I have something to do that day. I have to... Mr. Lee has helped me so much. Not celebrating his birthday would be truly ungrateful. I have no choice but to cancel my plans. To attend your birthday celebration.
Seriously?
Absolutely. Shuji, you're hopeless. He just showed a hint of disappointment, and you folded immediately. How will you ever learn to manage your heart? Stay calm and think clearly. Focus on figuring out what birthday gift to get. Clothes? Tie? Shoes? He wears custom-tailored everything. I can't afford those. What could someone as wealthy as Mr. Lee possibly need? Wait. I'll ask old madam. Old madam, this is Senior Mr. Lee's residence. Why bring me here?
Mom, ingredients are ready. Let's begin.
Yancy has a favorite dish. It is the one his dad used to make. Sweet and sour pork ribs. No one else can replicate that flavor. For Yancy's birthday banquet, you need to learn to make it. Let Yancy sense your sincerity.
You misunderstood. My feelings for Mr. Lee are purely professional respect.
Hush now. I know best. Go on. Oh dear, my dear granddaughter-in-law. That silly boy hasn't realized for so long that Ziyi is his destined bride.
Huh? Old madam, I got splashed by oil. This pork rib dish is way too complicated. I only know how to make simple dishes at home.
Practice makes perfect.
Maybe I should find another gift instead. This is just wasting ingredients. Sir, on Yancy's birthday, why don't you cook this dish yourself?
No, he won't see me.
Do it discreetly. When he tastes his father's recipe, he'll be deeply moved. Then he'll meet you.
All right. I'll hide in the kitchen then.
Do you think Shuji will like it?
Absolutely, sir. No woman can resist such romantic gestures with ceremony.
Mr. Lee, happy birthday.
What did you bring?
A secret. These decorations. Does Mr. Lee secretly have a princess side?
The planners claimed that 99% of women would love this style. Maybe Shuji's the 1% exception?
Enough. No need to stand on ceremony. Let's all sit down. Ji, come sit by me.
Join us.
Yancy's always preferred quiet birthdays at the office. If not for Ji, who knows when I'd get to eat his birthday cake.
But what's this got to do with me?
Granny, you're ruining my confession plans.
Impatient young man, relax. You're our family's lucky charm. Since you arrived, Yancy's become a whole new man. Ha.
Granny, you're embarrassing me.
All right. No more teasing. Let's enjoy the meal.
These sweet and sour pork ribs are amazing. You should try some. Granny, Mr. Lee.
Who's the chef today? Who's the chef today?
Is something wrong with the taste? If not, I'll have them remake it.
No need. It's delicious. Thank you.
Happy birthday, Mr. Lee. This is my gift for you.
Why Lego?
I heard you used to sleep with Lego as a child. Thought you'd appreciate it. I noticed you rarely have leisure time, Mr. Lee, hence the Lego gift.
You remember too well. I like the gift, but there's a catch. You'll help assemble it.
Huh?
Since you bought it, we'll build it together. That completes the gift.
Fine. Something feels off.
All right, let's take a family photo.
I'll take it.
Guys don't know angles. Give me the phone. I'll do it.
Oh, G, join us.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. Old madam, take a look.
I still remember one time I came home late after business gatherings and found he was holding Legos and fell asleep. All right. Yancey has an alcohol allergy. It's quite severe. Never let him drink. Back then, he would kick off blankets nightly. I wonder if he's outgrown that habit. Also, he used to love my sweet and sour pork ribs.
These sweet and sour pork ribs are delicious. Everyone, try some.
The past is gone. We should move forward.
Mr. Lee, is there something on my face?
No.
Mr. Lee, it's time to prepare.
Grandma, come with me. I need your opinion.
Of course. G, you'll be alone here for a moment.
Why is it covered with cloth?
Yancy, you should speak gently and say heartfelt words. Don't talk like you're addressing employees.
Understood. Grandma.
Lights team ready. Camera team ready. Atmosphere team ready. Mr. Lee, you may enter now.
Shujia.
Mr. Lee, I'm leaving through the back exit. Urgent. He's making a heartfelt confession to his wife. What am I even doing here? I'll go.
No one's even here. What are you filming?
He's confessing to his wife. What's that got to do with you? Why should you be upset? Stop being sad.
The photo. Need retouching?
Are you implying I should Photoshop myself out?
Girls don't want their unedited photos posted on social media?
I'll edit it and send it to you.
Just as I thought.
Good now? He must think I'm not skilled enough at photo editing.
It's getting late, Ji. Have some milk and get to bed.
Mom, what if I'm developing feelings for Mr. Lee? Do you think I should resign?
Mr. Lee has helped you so much. Don't become a burden to him, but if you leave now, without any career achievements, you'd be letting Mr. Lee down.
I understand.
All that work for no credit. Who'd want this assignment?
Watch out. They might just dump this task on you. Ha ha ha.
The charity department? What's that?
Oh, it's long-used nonprofit branch, helping lonely seniors, delivering books to kids in remote areas, all unpaid extra work with no additional pay. Nobody wants to go. Seriously.
Before resigning, I should do something meaningful for Mr. Lee first. I'll take the assignment.
No way. Seriously, everyone's avoiding this task, but here's someone volunteering for it.
Since she's eager, nominate her for this year's Philanthropy Star Award.
Yes, sir.
I'll reveal our relationship when she's at her brightest moment. This low-cut dress, no, last time she wore low-cut, people stared. This one's too long. She might trip.
Mr. Lee, these are dresses that world-class designers started designing a month ago. If you keep being this picky, she'll have nothing to wear at the charity night gala.
This one then, it'll keep her warm. Wait, this isn't real fur, right? Wearing real fur at a charity event is inappropriate. We can't let her be criticized.
Rest assured, Mr. Lee, it's eco-friendly faux fur. But if you're worried about gossip surrounding Madam, you should stop personally handling her affairs. If word gets out, they'll claim her success is all you're doing.
You have a point.
Shuji, why does she get everything? Why does Mr. Lee protect her so much? This is all your fault. Hello?
Ms. Jiang.
Who is this?
You don't recognize my voice? I'm the Lee family's second heir.
Second young Master Lee, why are you contacting me?
I simply can't stand Lee Yancey's success. You're not still hung up on him, are you?
He and Shu Ji ruined my life. How could I still care for him? I want them to suffer public humiliation like me.
Good. Then we share common enemies. If you want revenge, do exactly as I say.
Deal.
Okay. Got it. Clothes for girls in the southwestern mountain areas. Northern snow disaster relief. Flashlights, coats, and instant noodles. Noted. All requests are logged. Specific timelines for the relief shipments. I'll confirm with you shortly. Need to use the restroom first. Understood. Principal Sue, have the donated food supplies and winter coats arrived safely? Excellent. That's reassuring. Our pleasure. Feel free to contact me for any further requirements. Good.
Working late again? Shouldn't you be heading home?
Several relief batches still need to be dispatched. Also need to verify all procurement receipts.
Tomorrow's charity night gala.
Should I handle the toasts? I can assist with you.
Silly, you're nominated for Philanthropy Star, the prestigious magazine's online public vote. I submitted your name. Your evening gown for tomorrow's event.
Wow. This is amazing. Thank you, Mr. Lee.
Aren't you trying it on?
Right now?
The room next door is empty. Try it on and see if it fits. Go ahead.
Oh.
Why does changing take so long?
Mr. Lee, she just went in, probably only a minute.
Really? Why do I feel like I've waited 10 minutes?
Does it look bad?
It's beautiful. It suits you perfectly.
This dress is so fluffy, but it's so hot.
Is there a problem? Don't like the dress I picked for you?
No, that's not it. It's just a bit hot. I'll just take off this shawl first, okay?
Put this on. You can't take it off without my permission.
But I'm burning up here.
Last banquet. You didn't wonder why I got you a shawl? Do you even realize how gorgeous you are?
Mr. Lee, you can head back first. It's getting late anyway. I'll return after finishing up here.
All right, but this dress must be kept safely. No more selling it off.
I get it.
She must be the top pick in the online poll, Shuji, right?
Not only is she kind-hearted, but also stunningly beautiful.
Good evening, everyone. Tonight's Charity Night Gala aims to honor those who made outstanding contributions to philanthropic causes over the past year. Now, it's time to announce, through public voting, this year's philanthropy star goes to Ms. Shuji. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Any words for everyone, Ms. Shu?
First, I want to thank you all.
Her charity work is fraudulent.
Lee Chung. Rumor has it he was exiled from the Lee family.
A starved camel is still bigger than a horse. Attending charity events is beneath his dignity.
I'm Shudri's former colleague. I accuse her of embezzling charity funds.
What evidence supports your embezzlement claims against Suji?
Shu was my subordinate, an incompetent, good-for-nothing. Yet she stole office supplies and flaunted luxury hairpin. A penniless student who couldn't afford college. Where'd she get the money to buy that? Her wealth comes from embezzled funds.
And Li Yanqi hired unqualified staff specifically to falsify accounts.
Zhang Mengyao. Slander me if you must, but you dare collude with Li Chung to frame Mr. Li? Do you think people will believe your baseless lies?
Baseless. Shuji, can you prove you didn't embezzle? Don't tell me. You can't produce receipts?
Days ago, I noticed my receipts were stolen. I've officially invalidated them all.
Invalidated? You never had them.
I possess digital invoices for every purchase. I, Shuji, never misuse charity funds.
So, Juji was really framed?
These receipts are probably all fake, right? It's on your phone. No one can even see them. Can you even produce any other evidence?
Yeah, right. We can't just go to each donation site to verify everything, can we?
Looks like there might actually be something fishy going on.
Who said we can't verify? Everyone, please step forward.
I'm the principal from a primary school in Sujia Village, Daba Mountain. The supplies sent to our school. I can confirm that the amount matches the donation list.
Principal Su.
I'm Director Wang from the orphanage in Hang City. I'm sure the reporters are familiar with me. I can confirm that Miss Shu's supplies match the list.
Director Wang.
I'm Director Liu from the shelter in the Southwest Mountain region. I can also confirm.
Mr. Liu.
I am Head Lee from the orphanage. I can also confirm.
Ms. Lee. How did you all get here? I didn't see you earlier.
Mr. Lee invited us.
Mr. Lee?
So, we were really being led by the nose. You actually dared to deceive us.
How is this possible? Li Yanqi, how could you... Li Yanqi, how could you...
Possibly know in advance about today's situation, right? Li Chung, from the day you were exiled, I've had people watching you. Oh, and your phone has been monitored too. Every move you make is under my control. I always knew you were heartless and ungrateful. That's why I took precautions.
Li Yanqi, even if you prove that, what does it matter? I'll haunt you for the rest of your life. You'll never know peace.
Enough? Stop barking nonsense here. Assistant Joe, it's time to see them now.
Li Chengzhuang Mengyao, you are charged of receipt forgery, slander, and defamation. Come with us for questioning.
No, this is all a misunderstanding.
Shuji, I was wrong. I shouldn't have framed you. Forgive me, Shuji.
Yancy, it's her doing. She manipulated me. I never would have done that thing. It's all her. What are you doing?
You dragged me into this. I couldn't have done it alone.
Listen up. I don't hit women.
Enough noise. Take them away.
Now.
No. Wait.
Yancy, it's her, not me. Please.
Ms. Shu, earlier, we wronged you. Our deepest apologies. Please continue your speech.
I never graduated college. I couldn't even find a decent job. At my lowest point, Long Yu Group took me in. I'm no philanthropy star. Mr. Lee is the real star. He helps everyone in need. Not just me, but elderly in remote areas, children, orphans. Thank you, Mr. Lee, for looking past my flaws, my lack of credentials. Though raised without love, he chooses to spread light for those in darkness.
So that's how she sees me.
Miss Shu.
Bravo.
Mr. Lee, this is a resignation letter. I've wanted to quit for long, but I owed you. I wanted to do something for you first.
Shuji, you always say I'm so good. Then why do you want to quit?
Mr. Lee, let's talk later, okay?
Later? Are you trying to sneak away after the event? Listen up, I won't give you that chance. Is my salary not enough or the benefits inadequate? Just tell me. I'll fix it.
It's not that.
Then why? You must tell me today.
This Li Yancy forces staff to praise him. Why else would she give such effusive praise and then suddenly quit?
Exactly. Maybe there's PUA tactics or workplace harassment.
No. What are you implying? Mr. Lee isn't like that. It's my fault. I have a husband, but I like my boss. I'd be struck by lightning. I'm no good.
Silly. I am your husband. The one you married through that matchmaking method. You dummy. Forgot your own husband's face?
So you really are my husband. I'm sorry. I've forgotten what you look like. I haven't even seen our marriage certificate.
Can't let her know I forgot too.
Aren't these gifts from the birthday banquet?
You saw them. Then why did you run away?
I thought they were for your wife.
They are for my wife, exactly. Please accept them, my dear wife.
Thank you for preparing all these for me.
By the way, our 1-year agreement is expiring.
Right, I almost forgot. He keeps asking to finalize the divorce. These gifts must be farewell presents for me.
Therefore, I request an extension.
Huh?
Requesting to make it permanent. Shuji Yi, I love you. I'm glad that loving you is no longer my secret.
I love you too.
This charity gala has turned into your public display of affection. Mr. Lee, I suggest you two should kiss already. Kiss, kiss, kiss.